Flavor Claws. Today I'll be doing banana muffin. Here I have my overripe bananas and all the other ingredients I'll be using. Here. Hopefully you can see them well. I'll just call them vanilla, cinnamon, salt, baking soda, baking powder, molasses, sugar, flour, butter, walnut, eggs, and I have my muffin sheet over here. So I'll begin by crushing my bananas. The riper the banana, the better it is. I'll go ahead and crush my bananas. Just using a potato crusher here to crush my bananas. You can also use a fork. Your banana don't have to crush perfectly. Having some chunks in it is okay. To my bowl over here, I will add my room temperature butter. One stick of butter is enough. I'll now add my sugar. You can also use canola oil, but the butter will give it more flavor. I'll now incorporate my butter and my sugar together. My bowl is a bit deep, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing. To this I'll add my eggs. I have 2 eggs here. Over here I have my dry ingredients. So you'll mix dry with dry and wet with wet. So Here I'll add my flour, which is 1 3/4 cup of flour. Might not need all of it. We'll see. Normally it's supposed to be 1.5 cups. I add a little extra. And then to that you'll add your cinnamon. I would add a teaspoon of cinnamon. I'll add a half teaspoon salt. Add half a teaspoon baking powder. And the same amount of baking soda. To your wet ingredients, you can go ahead and add your vanilla. I'll add 1 tablespoon of vanilla. To my wet ingredients, I'll add some molasses. And this one is optional. You don't have to use molasses in your cupcake, but I want to add that, so not too much. So you're gonna incorporate all your dry ingredients. You're gonna mix them. I will go ahead and add my crushed banana to my liquid here. I'll now incorporate my dry ingredients with my wet. So I'll now add my dry ingredients to my wet ingredients. You can do this little by little if it's a lot. Make sure when you're baking, guys, your eggs and butter is at room temperature. This happens to me before. You bake with cold stuff, your baked goods just don't turn out right. At this time, I will add the last of my dry ingredients. And if you want to add nuts or anything, you can go ahead and add it at this time. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to remove some of the butter before I add my nuts, because it's not all of my family members eat nuts. So I'm trying to remove a little butter before I add the nuts. So here I'm dropping a few muffins before I add the nuts to the mixture. As I said, it's not everybody eat nuts. My oven is preheated at 425. So at this point I'll add my nuts, and this is walnut. And before I do that, I'll add just a tip more flour. And that's a baker's trick in combining nuts to their baked product. Especially if it's some form of nuts that you don't want to sink to the bottom. Walnut is delicious in baked goods, by the way. So here I'll drop the rest of my, let me come closer, the rest of my muffin, and I'll get them in the oven. Oops. When you're doing these things, you try to avoid getting your container tilted. That's what just happened to me just now. So we have 6 of these with nuts and 6 without. So no one get left out. And we're going to bake these for 30 minutes. my oven is preheated at 425. We're gonna bake these for the first 10 to 15 minutes up there, and then we're gonna reduce our temperature. Come on in here and tell me where you're watching from. Look like I just have just about enough. I will try to clean up my tray before I stick these in the oven. Okay, so we'll go ahead and stick these in the oven. Let me do one more thing before I put them in the oven. I want to put extra nuts on top of those with the nuts. Extra walnut. So now we're ready to go in the oven. Just cleaning up my tray a little bit. Yeah. Cleaning up process is about to get started. As I said, I hate cleaning up after cooking. It's best to clean while you're cooking if possible. So I'm going to try to do that now while my muffin bake. I didn't use this one. Hopefully my molasses will give my muffins some extra moistness. And that is that. Let me put these things away and start cleaning. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new here, so that each time I post something new, you will be notified. try to post at least 2 to 3 times a week when possible. And there's something on my channel for everyone. So go check it out whenever you have some extra time. I'm happy to have you all here joining me. I really appreciate it. And if you're new here, my name is Patricia. Stick around for the muffin, guys. As you all know, that doesn't take too long to get done. Hi, Jordan. Jordan, sorry. You're almost there. Guys, we're almost there. Just a few minutes left. We see how the muffins turn out. Hello. Welcome to my live. I'm trying to clean up while I wait for those muffins to get done. As I said earlier, I hate cleaning up, so I'm trying to get a head start and things. I'm here, guys. I'm here. Just trying to clean up. get a peek. Oh wow, those are looking good. Okay, we have a few minutes left. Try not to open your oven while baking. That will cause your baked stuff to drop. So all I did was to peek through the window. And another way to test if your baked goods are finished is to stick a Q-tip into the center. However, I'm not gonna be doing that with the muffins. Within half an hour, all muffins will be completed. Yep, let me get myself a glass of water. If you have questions, maybe I could answer some of your questions, depending on what they are. This is my second video for the evening, and this will be my last for the night. And hopefully my muffin turned out well. I'll take another peek at them. Yeah, looking good. I'm not even supposed to be opening my my oven, but couldn't see that well through the glass. I'll show you them in a little bit. Let me see what's going on here. I'll give them a little. This is like the longest 25 minutes. I mean half an hour. Because it's good to have snack in your house like muffin and stuff like that. Before bedtime you could have a muffin with a cup of tea or something. Something quick and light before going to bed. Here you have a finished muffin. Those look yummy, huh? Thank you for joining me in this live. I'll now go ahead and end it.